Feeds. So this was definitely the main event. This battle, this real sick versus Mike P was definitely main event worthy. This is definitely a classic here. I scored it, and this is a debatable battle, but I scored it 2-1 real sick with the first and the second, which is it can be easily debated, but we're gonna get into it here. So the first round, Mike comes out. He had the stars glaring bar. He had something about a pumpkin and cutting open. Um, and then what's it called? It was slap he said he was slapping you, like I guess turning the weeks or something like that. And then the COVID baby. Uh, yeah, the COVID baby shit he said, and then the 45 and 20s is the old. I think it's like the old school right there. Or old soul is what it was. And so Mike had a little bit more, but I wasn't able to get it down. He had he turned up out the gate, but real sick in the first, man. Like he went in. He had what's it called? I think it was like a joke right out the gate with Mike P, like who, like he's me, some shit like that. And then take off on the police and security right there. He had a Call of Duty, the respawn online, that was fire. And then the Bills killing you, and like a wise decision. The bifocals cut. He had a different view, eye opener bar. Like real sick was he was spazzing on Mike, bro. And then lose all the white privilege, like beat him black and blue. I was like, yo, bro, come on, dog, like, like, and then temple is like why would I treat his temple any different? That was nasty. And then the feeling like Ryder, I'm over here this whole time. I'm like just yelling like go sick, go. He had a reason why, like the reason why Mike left. And then the storm in the Capitol, I thought that was kind of funny. And then the Call of Duty is the only time he kills people who look like him. So I had that 1-0 real sick. The second round, Mike hits those the real sick impersonation. I thought that was funny as hell, and it was dope. The reinvented the wheel so it don't run flat. That was dope. I think it was like I'm more you than you is what he said. And then a real love through thick and thin bar that was fire. Side of the whip like Mufasa. He had a couple sick flips that were dope. It wasn't like it was solid, but it just seemed like what real every time Mike would rap within the first and second round, it seemed like Real Sick had like just some different shit that just hit harder. And and Real Sick's just real direct with his material too. Mike was too, but it's like it's I don't know, man. It's just it was different. But Real Sick had a police acquitted bar. The parallel universe and karma scheme that he did was dope. The everything's connected. He started talking to his soul right there, bro. Like the second round, Real Sick was talking to the soul of Mike. He would talk about the exposes, like the rappers exposed this girl. Like with the baby, which one of you is Ryu? And then Real Six like talk about you not built for this no more, man. You're not built for this no more. I'm like, yo, talk your shit, Real Six, go, man. And then I said like he said like his baby's gonna come out talk about. I said, hey yo. At that time, I'm like, yo, call time on this nigga, bro. Call time on Real Sick, bro. Like, nah, like. So I had it 2-0 going into the third, but Mike he really started turning. He turned the fuck up in the third round. This was his best round. And I gave Mike this round. He had like the same movements, and you fall off the shelf. Like the strings that he was pulling behind the scenes, so they don't end up like toys. That was crazy. He's never outside the box because he's brittle. That was crazy. He had a Dr. Doolittle bar that I don't think people really caught. The pattern, like the patterns, he's like talking about Real Sick has patterns that rhyme, and his patterns are mine. That was crazy. What's it called? Like, the flavor like a cast iron. Like what? What? Like Mike started cooking in the third, man. Like we needed this energy that like, well, he had this energy, but it just the material, like it just I don't know, man. But he had me weak when he was talking about what you do. You take a pre-workout before you come out here and battle, and then to protect this house like Under Armour, that was crazy. And then the six sacrifice a goat. So like that was Mike P's hardest round right there. And Real Sick came out in the third, with a Psalms 31. That was crazy to me. The headset mic, and then he talks real like he's like it talks like a cheddar on a cracker on caffeine, and then a capitalized bar. He had police and security. That was crazy. And then a Real Sick said he like I'm repping the whole culture. You're not doing the same thing. So, but I had Mike like I said, man, Mike getting the third. So I had it a 2-1 Real Sick. This is a classic battle. This is my first reaction. So I'm going with Real Sick. I will have to watch it again to see if that's actually correct. But that's what I got right there. But Battle Rap Fiend on the checkout. Peace.